I'm driving the van over, and there's people rummaging through everything. I'm like, what is going on here? So I walk over, and I'm like, hi, can I help you? And it was pretty much this pile of stuff here. I'm like, can I help you? And she's like, is this your stuff? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you have good taste in stuff. And I'm like, I know I do. Can you please stop touching it? Thank you. What's going on? Go video. Here we go. We are doing a haul video because that's what we do, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Let me start over. Hey, what's going on? Here we are. Welcome to my channel, Just in Time Flipping. Here we are. We're gonna do a haul video. This is what I found for treasure. Treasure for Saturday. While you guys were all working. No, I don't know. I don't know what you guys were doing. But let me try and take you through it as I found it. That's the way Harry does it. I like doing it that way. All right, here we go. All right, so I went up to. All right, so I'll tell you first. Hold on. All right, let me tell you first. This is what happened. So I woke up kind of early in this one particular area. It was like a cul-de-sac of yard sales, 20 or so houses, and it was kind of early, you know. It's kind of the first one there. I was gonna like get there early and drive in circle. They just keep driving in circle. Other people were there thinking that they were gonna do that too. So this is what happened. I pulled up and I don't like jump out of the van like, come on. So I get out of my car. Well, I get out of the van and there's a white Lincoln Navigator and two ladies like jump out and beeline it for the area that I was walking towards. And I'm like, okay. So I literally like take a left step and I'm like, I'm not going that way, you know, because there was another guy that had his garage door open. I'm like, I'll go over here. I'm not playing with the vultures and the sharks. Like, I don't like that. I like, if anyone's getting grabby, it's me, all right? So I didn't want to go there. So I went over, and this is what we got from this guy. And she was almost trying to grab what I was looking at. So here we go. All right, so I had this, and I was just like checking it out. It's the first thing I found, and I was kind of like, all right. It's all these little keychains. Come on now. We got the vet. We got the Blazer. Come on now, S10 Blazer. You know somebody wants that. Got the Dodge. I'm getting like my greasy fingers on them. Got the Buick. All kinds. All different kinds. There's like hardly a double in here, sadly. But yeah, I'm thinking $5 each. That's a pretty good pile. I was happy with that. He wanted 50 cents each on them. So I paid him 25 for everything I'm gonna show you. Because I knew there was some value there, but I had to recover some other monies. Got this thing from Ma Dukes. I think she could probably sell that in the booth. It's kind of nice. You can fill that up with some like grape juice or something. And it's kind of cracked too. It looks like it's cracked. And it's got a decent crack on the top. I could have did that. I don't really remember. But it's got these. Maybe we can recover some money on these. If that is in fact a crack. It does look like a crack. Harry, I cracked it. I mean, that looks bad. My finger looks bad too. Anyway. got this knife set. Yeah, I know. The other one's there. All right. I didn't look it up. I know nothing. I just grabbed it. I got this other knife set. I grabbed it. It had a box. $59.99. Come on. 2 buckles. That's a good one. Come on, give it up for the bets. But we might be able to recover nothing off of that. Maybe these things. I don't know. We'll see. But I was more excited about that stuff. That was kind of cool. That's nice. Then we went. Where did we go? We went to this guy's house. This guy was I don't want to be like a pain in the ass or anything, but yeah, he was kind of a pain in the ass. And I got these 2 rackets. I know nothing. Yeah, Spalding. Let me get a something else. I know nothing. And these golf balls. He had 5 on them. 5 on these. And they said, you take $10 for everything? He had 5 on one of these rackets and 3 on these. And he was like, oh, I want 10 for the rackets. I'm like, well, it says 5 and 3, so how's that 10? And he's like, well, just take it. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm not taking nothing. You tell me what you want for it. I'm offering you money. I said, do you want $10 for this stuff? And he was like, yeah, fine, just take it. I'm like, wanted to bitch slap him with his own racket, but I just shut up and took it. I was like, whatever. Some other little finds from another little yard. I got like 100 of these. I don't know if this is a good one. 8200N. I think that's an okay one. Yeah, a little hatchet. And we get a file. And I got this little tackle box full of knickknacks. And we got a crummy caliper. We got some okay scissors. I'll put all this stuff in lots. Some pliers. Different little pairs of pliers. Bunch of little pliers. We got an ermine driver. It's at least $5. We got a chisel in there. That was another like $1 at least. Get this thing. It's kind of cool. Stanley retractable knife. Yeah, piece to a. This looks like a Craftsman. There's some brace bits in there. There was a couple of rulers in here. Some microfiles. I'll make some noise for you. There's a ruler. You can clean that up. I'm not gonna let it throw it away, you know. Let's see, what do we got here? There's a Lufkin. This little Lufkin 6-inch. Another little small scissors. Yeah, a little wrench you need in the truck or something, you know. Little stuff like that. You get the point. So there's some value there. Some value there. All right. Moving on. Where did I go then? I pulled up to this lady's house where she had this. She didn't really have much at all. She said she had video games, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll come back when you're ready to pull them out. $2 for this Union. Yeah, it's a fishing box, fishing tackle box. If we can get it open. It's really nice. That's why it's really stuck. Hold on. All right, there you go. Nothing crazy. but it's a big one. It's it smells like fish and stuff. It's got an Art Deco look. It's got a nice color. It's got a nice color for sure, and it's not beat up. I'm gonna list it for some crazy amount, like $80. We'll see. Then, where did I go? I think I went to this lady's house. I got this little vibrator. Yeah, we won't talk about that. You know what's going on there. I did go back to that lady's house. Got a couple games. I paid $10 for all these. I paid like $8 for all those tools there. Got this box of Micro Machines. I'll tell you a story about these after. But these are gonna do pretty good. It's probably $100 worth. There's a lot of like Corvettes, Firebirds, and trucks and off-road 4x4 trucks, Firebirds, stuff like that, Charges. Most of the Mustang, I don't know. There's some also, this one, you have the deluxe models where the doors open and stuff. So I'll probably get like $10 just for that one car. Anyway. I don't think I brought the box. Yeah, I did. All right, puppies, settle down. I got this knife set. Most of it's Chicago cutlery. Some of it's not. It was like $3. So I was like, all right. We got this. It was a box of bottles. Where is it? Right here. They were free. There was a stomach bitter in there. It's a nice one. It's probably $10, maybe more, maybe 30. So Father John. It's probably like the fifth Father John I've found. A blood wine. I didn't look that one up yet. And Vitalis. Vitalis? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look that one up yet either. This is a teapot made by Hall that's got like a little warming. Let's see if I can break it. It's got a little warming top. I thought that was pretty cool. Thing does like $30. It's like, all right, it was $1. Paid $1 for it. Scratch it up a little first. And then I went to the home run. I gotta probably like stop the video to even show you any of this because it's all conjumbled in these boxes. Let's go to the boxes. All right, so I was in this guy's garage. I was checking out some fishing rods, and then he had this underneath the table. It's a pretty massive veneer gauge. I was like, ooh, that's a pretty large veneer gauge. And he wanted $50 for it, which isn't like, I mean, it's not the worst price. Where this one is made in China, but it's definitely a sturdy veneer gauge made in China. I think that's a Fowler, but I'm not too sure. It is complete. It does have everything. It's cared for. It's got the little sight there. Who makes this? It's got a service date. But I was like, oh, that's nice, you know. Nice big ass veneer gauge. It's like, hey, you got any more stuff like that, you know? Because I was gonna haggle him right off the cuff on this thing. I mean, I've paid $50 before on veneer gauges, but I could tell this wasn't like a starred or anything. Like it wasn't. It was just not marked. He's like, oh yeah, I got 2 totes of stuff in the basement. You want me to go get it? I'm like, yeah, go get it. Like, all right, so this is what we got. All right, so I was kind of going to my store, and I built my eBay store with machinist tools. That's kind of how I started. It was like something that I kind of knew a little bit about. I was finding a lot of it, and I was coming across a lot of it at the beginning, like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just kind of dried up. It comes in spurts, and I guess this was the spurt for me to find a bunch of machinist stuff. So it actually worked out for me because I was like, man, I haven't found a caliper in like friggin' months, or like anything really. So apparently this guy had a bunch of it. So before I get into it, I paid $200 for everything, and that was with the veneer gauge. So $200, everything here. And then I just counted everything right now that like is probably like a sellable item. There's 83 items here, so I did the math. That's like $2.40 each. So let's go through it. I did look at some of it because I was like a little nervous about what I had. I thought I had like a home run to the overrun, and like I need to like go home and like, but I got home and started sorting through it, and I got a little tired, and I'm like, oh yeah, this stuff's wearing me out. I gotta take a nap. So anyway, the whole process wore me out. I had to take a nap. So yeah, this was kind of interesting. It was a bunch of like binders of calipers. Yeah, it was 8 calipers. I thought I counted 8. In each one, there's some decent ones in here. There's a Brown and Sharp right here. There's a couple of Fowlers right here, and 2 SPIs, which are, you know, the Fowlers and SPI are not like anything great. And then this is this is just like a shockproof, made in China, shockproof, regular job. So nothing too crazy. Definitely still hardy. Still a hardy caliper, where it's at least $10. So, you know, there's $80 right there, and I'm sure this Brown and Sharp one is probably like $50. Just guessing. So I was like, nice. All right. So I think what one of these cases or so could possibly pay for everything. I wasn't overly too concerned after. All right. Let me try and we're struggling here. We're struggling. Yeah, I probably should have like opened this up like off camera, but I'll let you show the struggle too. Struggle is real. These are a bunch of Mentoyos. 8 in that bundle. Nope, 6 in that bundle. I mean, they all function. They all function pretty well. Obviously, they're well cared for. But he did have the row going wrong right there. So fix that. Not bad. 6 Mentoyos. It's even how you say it. I don't know. this stuff might be boring, so you can leave now if you want, but you're also going to be able to see some machinist tools that if you don't know what they are or what they look like, then you'll be able to get an idea. Alright, here's some other ones. Nothing crazy. China, Fowler, Montoya, and Montoyo, and then this one's a SPI that's broken, got a broken screen. Let's see if it even powers on. Yeah, I mean, if it powers on, it still might be worth like $5, who knows. So, there's those. A ton of calipers. So, yeah, let's go through the rest of the other calipers. Oh, these are all calipers. Yeah, the struggle is going to be real. It's a nice Starrett. This is a 1202. The box. Good condition. That does like 100. I had to look that one up to make sure I was getting some money back out of one item. And that one's gonna be the one right there. It's a SPI. I ain't gonna bore you too much, but this is another SPI. Yeah, let me stop for a second. All right, there you go. A bunch more calipers. Calipers for days. They're not like the greatest. This is a general, which actually tried this one. Does work. Usually start with the cheaper ones, and if the cheaper stuff works, then most likely a higher end stuff works. But even I just own just a basic cheapo like that for measuring stuff like bowls and like different round and odd shapes and stuff like that. So yeah, calipers for days. So I ain't gonna run any calipers anytime soon. Micrometers, micros. Yeah, we got micros. We got a bunch of micros. Fowlers and Montoyos. And then I think there's one like Brown and Shop in here. So, and then there was one that was rejected. So it's probably, I know what's wrong with this too. It's this lever. It's not locking, so. Still might be worth a couple bucks. Got this box of readouts, dial indicators. There's a Starrett one. There's a couple Federals. There's another Starrett and a Montoyo, and something else. Some other gauges, some Starrett ones, some other ones. I was kind of impressed there was some good ones in here. I like selling indicators. People buy them. People still buy them. It's another indicator. It's a nice Ames right here. These large Ames. It's a Fowler base. I'm pretty sure. Some other micrometers. Let's see if we can open this one-handed. It's a SPI Anviling micro. And I think there's two other Anviling micros right here. Let's see. I don't remember. There's a 1-inch micro. And there's a Fowler 0 to 1. Who was that? There's another Fowler 0 to 1. I don't know where it is, but there is another ambling. It's probably this one. No, it's just another Mintoyo 0 to 1. It's a couple other micros. And made in Japan, it's probably a Mintoyo. 3 to 4. What else we got? What else did we find? There's another indicator here. Not gonna bore you much more with any of this stuff. He was trying to sell this one for 10 bucks at one point. I don't know when he was trying to sell these, but it's an ambling. It's definitely worth probably 50. What's it, easy 50? Yeah. There's that one. And then what's in this fancy box? Mintoyo. I know I'm saying it wrong or something, right? So in this video I said it like wrong like 50,000 times. Anyway, it's this brand here. There's another 0 to 1. And then we got some digital, well, it's the digital, yeah, right. Sheesh, what do they call these? Head readout heads, micrometer heads, indicator head. It's like old school stuff. Smaller head, another bigger head. A lot of people don't use these, but I've sold a couple before. So those are 0 to 1. Some weighting system stuff and some other weights, gauges. There's a little parallel part. There's another parallel part. No, that might go to the veneer gauge. A little nifty tool. A little nifty tool. I thought these were interesting. I mean, it's a little set, but it's branded, so it's probably pretty good. And that's about it, man. That's about it. But $2.40 each. I mean, I should be able to. I should be able to get maybe $2.40 out of the rejected one. I think. I don't know. So if I can get that out of the rejected one, I should be able to sell pretty much most of this. Let me know what you think. You think that's a bang bang for 2 hundies? $2.40 each? Would you take a gamble on all this old school technology? I mean, I know some of it sells. Like I said, I think 2 of these items is gonna get me my money back. But what do you guys think? Would you buy any of this stuff? Do you know anything about any of this stuff? So yeah, that concludes our video. That's pretty much all we got. Yeah, it was a good yard sale day. Oh wait, I got a couple other things. I don't know why I said that was like it, because I felt like the yard sale was over. I went into Yardsale overtime, as Harry would say. I went and I grabbed all the leftover scroungy stuff. Some new, new VHS stuff. I grabbed some, this box for 15. So, what's that? There's 5 of them. What's that, like $3 each? These are heavy duty. We kept going and we kept going, and I think I paid 5 for this. They wanted 10. He said it worked. It probably don't. I got this thing for $1 because I needed it. I had to have it. And then I got, which I gotta throw in the laundry. I got the puppies some winter clothes. This guy had a bunch of doggy clothes. I'll wash them. There's a little Halloween one. These will fit some of them. These will fit some of our guys. There's another little Argyle one there. This one I thought was kind of funny though. It has a little drug rug. Little drug rug. Little doggy drug rug. Come on now. That's probably worth some money. It's got a little punch in the back. I think Chow might be able to fit in there. It's pretty cool. I like it. I thought it was funny. I was like, I'm buying it. He wanted $1. I got these. They're like little, travel cases with tapes. I don't know what's in there for tapes. I just kind of wanted the cases, and then a couple other cassette players, a bag of remotes. This is all pretty much like free crap. A bag of remotes. That's the rest about 3 bottles. There's some okay ones in there. Go to the laundry, and then I went back and grabbed all this lady's CDs. She didn't want them. So, I don't know, what's that? What's that, 10, 20, 30, 60? It's probably like 100 CDs. So, 300 CDs. We'll grind those out, me and my Dukes. She gave me that. She gave me these weights. 10 pounders, and this Magnavox, which I tested it before I left, and it works, and it's good. It's clean. It's got some age. It's got a good look to it. It's got like the gunmetal and the wood grain going on there with some shiny knobs. Come on now. I want to give this thing to Big Ricky, but that's what we got. We sold our last TV. We're getting low on TVs. We needed to find a TV. I went back for the TV. Now we got a TV. Hey now, we got a TV. All right, anyway. So yeah, this is what happened. As I went around to these yard sales, I was making little piles at each person's house, and I was gonna just drive the van and make the stop. It just pick up all my stuff at each one. So I was just walking around basically, and I left one pile that I bought off a lady, and I was like, "Hey, can you watch my stuff?" She was kind of doing a yard sale, so I knew she was gonna get distracted a little bit, but I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. And she's like, "Oh yeah. I gotcha." And I'm like, all right. So I was probably gone for like 45 minutes. And I'm driving the van over, and there's people rummaging through everything. I'm like, what is going on here? So I walk over, and I'm like, hi, can I help you? And it was pretty much this pile of stuff here. And some other things. I think, this book. I didn't show you the book. Big ass photo album. there's no pictures in it. It's just a photo album. It was a nice photo album. But I'm like, can I help you? And she's like, is this your stuff? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you have good taste in stuff. And I'm like, I know I do. Can you please stop touching it? Thank you. Jesus, that was the same lady driving the white Lincoln Navigator that was like being a scrounge vulture. And I was just like, what the hell? Nothing's safe around here. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So we started to head out, and I gave her an old later, Vultures. But she deserved it because she was like, she knew it was mine. Let me tell you, she was following me. So that's what we got. That's it. That's the pile. That's the pile of stuff. That's it. Later. No, that's Harry's. But yeah, that's all we got. Come back for more monotony, and I don't know, whatever else video I can rummage up. I probably struggled through this one, so thanks for watching. It's much appreciated. I only bring that to kind of just show you guys different items that you can find, and brag to you guys that I got all this stuff for cheap and dirt money. No, I'm just joking. And basically just like take a chance on stuff. Like I went back for this TV. I went back for the TV. All right. So and there was a guy outside, and he was like, hey, what's going on? Because he was laughing because he saw me the way I was doing my operation. And he's like, back for more? And I'm like, yeah, I forgot the TV. And he's like, I'm like, I'll get $100 for it. And he's like, pretty impressed because I'll get $100 for it. So, yeah, buy some trash too. It's the only way you're going to figure out trash is when you buy it. Later.